everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film a what I ate in a day on the WW Green Plan. So as you can see, I already made my iced coffee this morning, and with that I'm going to have some waffles with PB2 butter. And you might notice that I eat waffles a lot in the mornings. I almost eat them every single day just because they are so quick and easy to make, and they are really good and low in points. So I will show you how I make them. To make the waffles, I'm gonna use these Hy-Vee multi-grain waffles. I was really excited this weekend when I stopped in at Hy-Vee and they had these in stock, so I actually bought like 4 boxes of them. And I like to use these because they are only 2 smart points each. So I'm gonna use 2 waffles, and then I'm gonna make some PB2 butter, and I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of this sugar-free syrup and mix it with a tablespoon of the PB2 powder. So I'm going to toast the waffles and make the PB2 butter. Okay, so here are my waffles. With the PB2 butter, they are a total of 5 smart points. And then my coffee is 4 smart points, so my breakfast is a total of 9 smart points. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'll see you at lunchtime. Okay, for lunch today I'm going to make a pepperoni pizza using the 2-ingredient dough. For those of you that are not familiar with the 2-ingredient dough, it is just equal parts self-rising flour with plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So I've already made a pizza for my kids to eat, and so I'm going to make one just for myself. So I'll show you how I make that. For my pepperoni pizza, I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour. I have the Gold Medal brand. That's the one that I like to use, and I just keep it in this canister. And I'm also going to use a 1/2 cup of the Fage plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So I'm gonna mix that up in my bowl, and then I'm going to put it on a floured surface and roll it out into a pizza crust. And for my toppings, I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of the Trader Giotto's fat-free pizza sauce. I'm also going to use 15 slices of this turkey pepperoni, and I'm also going to use a 1/3 cup of the Hy-Vee reduced fat mozzarella cheese. So I will show you how I make my dough. So first of all, I'm going to just put a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour in my bowl. And while I have the flour open, I'm gonna just go ahead and put just a little bit on the counter. And then I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of the Fage plain non-fat Greek yogurt. And then I'm just gonna take a spoon and start mixing it up. And then I usually end up finishing mixing it up with my hands. Then I'm going to just place it on my floured surface. And now I'm going to just roll it out with my rolling pin. not gonna look perfect, but I can fix it when I get it on the pizza stone. I'm going to spray my pizza stone with some cooking spray. And put the crust on top. And then I'm gonna just finish pressing it out so that it kind of makes a nice round crust. And I like to pre-bake my crust. So I have my oven set to 450 and I'm going to put this in for probably about 6 minutes. Okay, so here is my crust. I left it in for an extra 2 minutes, so it took a total of 8 minutes. And I have my toppings, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on. Add the cheese. And finally the pepperoni. And now I'm gonna place the pizza back in the oven, probably for about another 6 minutes. Okay, so here is my pizza that is done. I ended up adding an extra couple of minutes, so it baked for a total of 8 minutes. So I'm gonna cut this up and put it on my plate and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is my pizza on my plate. This is a total of 11 smart points. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and I might have a snack this afternoon, so I'll see you then. So for my snack this afternoon, I'm just having some grapes and a banana. I actually don't have any leftover points to spare today because my lunch and my supper are kind of higher in points. So I'm just having a 0-point snack and I will see you at supper time. Okay, for supper tonight, I'm making white chicken enchiladas. The recipe is from Pound Dropper. I will link it in the description box below. So I will show you what I used to make those. Okay, quickly, I just wanted to mention that I don't follow her recipe exactly because she makes 12 enchiladas and I like to kind of cut that in half, so I usually make about 6 enchiladas. So the amounts that I'm gonna use are going to be smaller than what her recipe calls for. So if you wanna make 12 enchiladas, then you can definitely follow her recipe exactly, or if you wanna just make 6 enchiladas, then you can follow my modifications. I will post them down below. So to make the white chicken enchiladas, I'm going to use these Olé tortillas. I'm gonna use 6 of them. I'm also gonna use some of this old El Paso green enchilada sauce. I'm only going to use 12 ounces and each can is 10 ounces. So I'm going to have 1 can and then 2 ounces out of this can. I'm also going to add some diced green chilies. And then I'm gonna use 4 ounces of the Philadelphia 1/3 less fat cream cheese. And then for the cheese, I'm going to use 1 ounce of the Trader Joe's light Mexican cheese. And for the chicken, I'm going to use 11 ounces of cooked shredded chicken breast. I had already cooked this ahead of time and shredded it, so it's all ready to go. So I'm gonna put the enchiladas together and I'll show you what it looks like right before I put it in the oven. Okay, so this is the enchiladas. I'm gonna put them in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. Along with the enchiladas, we're gonna have some corn. So I have some of our frozen corn here, and I'm gonna just heat it up in a saucepan while the enchiladas are cooking. So the enchiladas and the corn are done. My modified recipe makes them 6 smart points each or 11 smart points for 2. And then I have some corn, so I will show you what it looks like when I get it on my plate. So this is what my supper looks like. It is 11 smart points for the 2 enchiladas, and then I have a half a cup of corn for 2 smart points. So my supper is a total of 13 smart points. Okay, so that is everything that I ate today. I used all 33 of my daily smart points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.